Alright kiddies, today's product review is about my Vortex Diamondback 10x42 binoculars. When I was getting ready to go on my trip, I was doing a few, trying to find the things that I would really need to take with me on this trip, and stuff that was going to be really important for hunting, planning to hunt and scouting and doing all of that kind of stuff that goes along with actually going out and putting some meat in your freezer. One of the things that I got talked into was buying these binoculars, and I got to tell you, I'm very, very, very pleased that I got talked into buying these. My friend Joe over at Sportsman's warehouse there in Rohnert Park, he showed me a couple of different ones. He showed me the Diamondbacks, and he also showed me the Vipers. He didn't tell me which ones he was handing me. He just had me go through the procedure of getting them balanced on the eyepieces, and then about 6 different targets to look at and focus in on. And he'd hand me a set of binoculars. I'd go through the process and look at these several targets that he told me to point out, and just super amazed at the quality on both of these glasses. But when I got done looking through the second pair, I handed them back to him and I said, I can't tell the difference between the two. And he said, that's why you're going to buy the Diamondback instead of the Viper, because about $200 more for the Vipers, you're not really able to see the difference. Maybe some of you are going to disagree, but this is my review of this product, and I can tell you, I looked again and I couldn't tell the difference between the two. The Diamondbacks, just really very nice binoculars. They've got some nice weight to them. They're not too heavy. I'm not terribly familiar with a lot of the modern optics that are out there, but I know I'm very pleased with the weight of these. They're not straining on my neck. I don't have a chest carry case. I have the carry case that came with them, which I don't have to be able to show you today. I'll put a picture at the end of the review about that. I've got that carry case at home. But let's just go over a few of the features. First off, obviously, you have the ability to balance the focus on them. For those of you that are not familiar, you close your right eye. At least with these, most glasses that I've seen, the focus for the one eye is always on the right eye. So you close your right eye, you get them focused so that your left eye is seeing super clear. I'm not going to turn that just in case that sun's shining in there. Then you close your left eye and you turn this ring on the right eye to get it equally focused. Now that balances because our eyes aren't the same on both sides, so that's a great feature. A lot of binoculars have got that. Most decent quality and better have got that. Really pleased with how easy it was to adjust these. One of the things I noticed on the Diamondbacks is that that right eye focus ring is fairly firm, which means it's not going to bounce out of position when you're hiking around and scouting and crawling through the brush and stuff. Now the focus ring, the focus mechanism on these, super easy to turn, super firm. The smallest little adjustment just gives you a fantastic focus. I could focus out to 1,000 yards. I can see fairly decent with them. Obviously, with these at 1,000 yards, you're not going to have the same quality that you would have with a spotting scope, but that's why you have a spotting scope separate than these. The dust caps that come with this, you can see on the output side, these dust caps fold down. They've got their own little elastic band on there, so it keeps them on there. You can drop them down out of the way, and they're pretty secure. And then the eyepiece, you've got this dual dust cap that goes on there. One side is notched, so you can get that off of there pretty easy, and the other side is closed loop, so it stays on your neckband. I've used these in a number of different situations. Today I'm up scouting for hunting coyote. We're up here in the high desert of Nevada, up above the town of Pahrump, and I'm easily and clearly seeing 600 plus yards away today. Again, very pleased with these. If you're looking to get into affordable definitely take a look at the Vortex Diamondback. I can't say enough about them. Oh yeah, one other thing I didn't show you yet. My dust cap's back on. Sorry, the wind's kicking up, probably going to affect the audio. They also have, you can see this, they have these adjusters at the eyepieces so you can set the distance that the lens is away from your eyes. It's got three, you know, it slides, but it's got three detents. There's all the way down, there's a midpoint, and then there's all the way out. And they lock in at that, but you can adjust them midway if you need to. I keep mine at midpoint. Having them all the way out seems to affect my focus and my visual on them, and having them all the way in, you'll find that you get my eyelashes will leave marks on the lenses, so I got to clean them all the time. So playing with them today at midpoint and seeing how I liking that. So far, liking it just fine. Again, Vortex Optics Diamondback Binoculars, 10 by 42. Super pleased with them. Definitely would buy them again if something happened with these. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button down there if you haven't done that yet, and leave me some comments. I'd love to hear comments. All right, you guys, have a great day. All right, so here's the carry case for the Vortex binoculars. You can see it's a nice case. It's fairly firm. I mean, it is flexible. It's, I wouldn't say, it's probably crush proof if that's zippered shut, but you know, it folds open. It's got this bellows sides, so it does have a carry strap. So if you're carrying this around your neck, like so, and you put the binoculars in, you know, the lid doesn't just fall open on you there. So you could use this as your carry case. I know there's a lot of other products out there that are a little more functional for something like this, but it does have the release clips on here. That's the carry case.